your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds your place in your bed, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our episode here on the Northern Farms. So it's been a wee while since we've done an episode, so we're in September now. So it's time to get seeding, and we've got, I think, one more field to harvest, but I'm not sure. So I am going to go and talk to Dad today, because he is back from Australia. Because I think he was away for about a month or so. So we're going to go and talk to him today and see what jobs he would like me to do. Since he's got a better idea. Since I haven't really been keeping up with what's been going on this farm, because we've been actually helping Stuart out for the past month, I think. So we haven't really been around the farm, so Dad actually knows better than me what's going on the farm. So let's go and talk to him. We'll knock on the door. Right, we'll just give him a minute. Here he is. Hello, Dad. Good to see you. And I'm glad you're back from Australia, because the farm is starting to get a bit weird without you being here. But anyways, what jobs would you like me to do today?
Hello, son. It has been a while, but from what Stuart has told me, you have been working hard for him. And I have also noticed the changes around the farm with the new tractors and that new cultivator that you have bought. And I have to say, at first, I was not too happy. But then I have thought about it, and now I realise it was a good purchase for the farm. Today, I would like you to go and seed field 4 with some oats using Stuart's Massey Ferguson and seeder, since it has the technology to do tramlines, which will result in losing less crop in the future when it comes to spraying. And after you have done the seeding, in field 4 can you go and harvest our last field, which has oilseed rape in it, and store it in the grain barn, since the price is not very good at the minute. And after you have finished the harvesting, can you go and plough field 8? Because we are going to put some potatoes in it, since we are going to use Stuart's equipment that he is buying soon to plant it with potatoes. That is all for today. And if you think of any more jobs, you are more than welcome to go and do them after doing all the jobs that I have given you. See you later.
It was an amazing purchase, that Massey Ferguson and the New Holland. I know it was a bit of a surprise for you and you weren't too happy. But anyways, you would like me to go and use Stuart's tractor to go and do a bit of seeding in our fields, especially field 4, since his has tram lines, you say. We've also got some harvesting to do, so I can go and do that as well. And you'd also like me to go and do a bit of ploughing, since you're thinking of doing some potatoes, which will be a nice change. Because Stuart was saying actually about his potato equipment, how he's going to go and buy it very soon, so it will be nice to use that and do something a wee bit different. And yeah, I'm more than happy to go and do some other jobs if we can think of it, because I think there's a couple of other jobs to go and do. So I will see you later, Dad. Right, so he did say we're going to be using Stuart's Massey Ferguson and seeder, which I can just see around the corner of that shed. since his seeder has tramline equipment on it. Oh, it's a very different seeder to what I'm used to, because the one he uses is normally a horse, and I think this is a Weatherstat. So it is a bit different to what we're used to. But anyways, let's jump in the tractor. Oh yeah, you can see he's got his tramline equipment up there. So that's definitely different anyway. And I believe the seeder... Oh, it needs some seed. Okay, that would help. So let's get this loaded up with some seeds. Nope. Not that. We need to go to there. There we go. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get this loaded up with seed, and then we'll see you in the field. Right, so that is us all filled up with seed. We didn't have very much left, so I couldn't fill it all the way up, but it's just enough to get it going anyway. There we go. And we are going to put some oats, as Dad said, in here. So yeah. But yeah, it was very kind of Stuart to let us use his tractor and seeder, because he didn't have to do that. And as Dad said, the tram lines on this are going to be very good as well, because it means we're not having to waste crop when we take the sprayer over it. I think we will use our own sprayer this year, because I've got it set to 24 meters, so the tram lines will be perfect with our sprayer. And it is taking a bit getting used to this equipment here. But I'm sure we'll get used to it, because we've got a few fields to do with it anyway. So we'll definitely get used to it. And the seeder as well, it's very nice because it's an 8-meter seeder. It does make quick work of it. I believe those tractors are on our field, so we'll need to move them off to the side. So what we'll do is, I think we'll just get this onto a good old time lapse, and I'll see you when it's done.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like, there ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me
So that is us almost finished. Just this last little piece here, and I will say my tram lines are not very good, but it's my first time, so I probably will get a complaint from Dad. But I tried, so let me get the drone up in a minute and I can show you how bad it is. Let me just get it up. Right, there we go. This is a wee voiceover. As you can see, tram lines are not very good. The spacing between each one's not very good. So in the end, I kind of just went, let's just do it as we go. Oh, looks like Dad's coming down for a wee walk. This is not going to be very good. He's not going to be too impressed anyway. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? As you can see, especially this row here, really squiggly. But in fairness to me, it's my first time and I never really got shown how to use it, so I tried my best, I suppose. Anyways, I'm going to go and talk to Dad, and I'm going to get this put away, and I'll see you when we've got the combine all sorted out. Alright, so I've just talked to Dad, and he was not impressed at all. So yeah, I said to him if he shows me how to do it, then I'll do it more often, and I'll try to do it better. But yeah, he said, is it as straight as a roundabout? So he's not impressed at all. But I said to him, no one showed me how to use tram lines properly, so it was going to happen where they weren't going to be very good at all. But anyways, we're in the combine now, and I believe it's all set up for us. So all we need to do is turn it on and switch the header on, and then that is us good to go. I think we'll do, yeah, we'll go around this way first, and then yeah, from there we'll take it from there. As you can see though, this has got tram lines in it, but I think Stuart did them, so that's why they're much better looking than what I could have ever done. So yeah, Dad was not impressed though. So hopefully next time we can do better, because we do have another field to do. Sorry, this field will be next. So hopefully we can do better in this field, and hopefully Dad can sit with us and show us how to do it properly. But if you can't show someone how to do it properly, then of course they're not going to do it very well. So it probably was my fault a wee bit. I probably should have been paying more attention, because I did get Dad did tell us that we need to do 24 meters, so 8 so that'd be 3 I don't even know what you call it, but anyways, we should have done it better, but at the same time we should have been shown how to do it better as well. So it's a bit of a fault to everyone, so hopefully next time when we come to do it, we'll do it better. But anyways, we're on to the harvesting now, so as you can see we're getting an amazing yield off of this, which is just what we need. I don't think our crops have ever had this good as of a yield, but then this field did wither last year, so we didn't get a harvest out of it, so it's probably improved the soils because it hasn't been harvested. So yeah, I think we'll continue, and I'll see you when it's done.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done, I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain, with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain, when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, that I'm made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had...
Right, so that is us just finished the harvesting. We didn't get as much as I thought. We've only got 1 trailer load worth of oilseed rape, but I suppose oilseed rape, we knew it's not one of these crops you get a lot of the crop, but the crop is worth a lot, so hopefully it will pay off in the end when the grain merchants come for the grain, because that's normally the winter time, so it's not long really now until they are going to be coming to collect it all. which in fact I do need to talk to Dad about who we're going to use to transport the grain and see if it's worth getting them to transport it or just us to take it ourselves, because they do take a bit of a cost from what you make off the grain by getting them to transport it, of course. I think it's normally about £200 a lorry load, so it does take a bit off the money we make, but then we do make quite a bit of money back off of it. So we've done the seeding, we've done the harvesting. Now it's time to move on to a bit of ploughing. So I think we'll use this tractor actually, which is Stuart's tractor, which was very nice of him to lend it to us. So I think we'll use this tractor since it's not attached to anything. We'll put a front weight on it just so it takes the weight of the plough quite nicely. But yeah, Dad said we're going to do some potatoes because apparently Stuart is lending us some machinery to use, which is very kind of him again. If it wasn't for him, this farm would not be running as smoothly. So we are going to have to pay him at some point, even though he said he didn't want to be paid. We are definitely going to have to pay him. So yeah. But I'm sure one day we'll get to a point where we won't even need to use Stuart, which would be nice. Oh, that's another thing that's changed actually. I've added a wee grain pit there for the grain, which I think there is some barley in there. It's not ideal, but there's not much space in the shed really to be storing it. So that's the main reason for putting it in there. So what I think we'll do actually is we will plough this field, sorry, and then we will put a bit of slurry on it, because we do have some slurry in the cow shed which we need to get rid of. So we will do that. Right. Hopefully this tractor will manage this fine, which I think it is. Yep, we're running about normal speed. It is going to take us a minute to do this, but I quite enjoy ploughing. It's not one of those jobs where you sort of feel like it gets boring after a while. I do quite enjoy it once you get into the swing of things.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit she can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country. wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me.
Right, so that is us almost finished. As you can see, there's a couple of missed bits in the field, but it's not a big deal really. I'll try to get them, but I'm not too bothered because there's more important things we could be doing. I'm thinking though we might do a bit of ridging because it's one job that needs to be done for potatoes anyway. Even though there is big ridges in the field, you have to buy proper ridgers if you're doing potatoes. So that's one thing we're going to do to stay realistic anyway. And we do have £39,000 in the bank, so we can afford to lease a ridger anyway. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to give the store a wee phone call, and we are going to get a ridger on lease. No, I'm not going to give them a phone call actually, because they've recently opened up a shop that you can go online and do it from there. So I think it would be under vegetable. Yep, here it is. This is what we're looking for. I think it would be probably the biggest one, 6 meter one. Lovely. We'll go for that. £3,000. I think we might use what tractor? We'll use our New Holland, which has currently got the cultivator on the back, which Dad was talking about. It does look pretty big, but it's actually just a 6 meter cultivator, which replaced our old one because our old one was starting to get a bit rusty. So what I will do is I'll head down to the store and I'll go and pick up the ridger. So I'll see you back at the field. Alright, so we've got the ridger on the back now. I've got it unfolded, so let's get it put down and turn it on. And let's see what this looks like. That's exactly what we're wanting. Some lovely ridges. And because it's ridges, you probably will we'll probably have to go up and then turn around. We can't just do a loop-de-loop without lifting the tool up, because we probably will make a mess if we did that. And you probably wouldn't want to do too many headlands, so you probably would only want to do one headland and then do the up and downs to keep it tidy. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do one headland instead of two, because that's normally how many we do, and take it from there. But yeah, from what I've heard actually, ridging does give you a better yield on potatoes, so hopefully it's doing something anyway for the potatoes, and we might consider buying this in the future if we think it's a good investment. Now, I should have probably asked Stuart if he had one of these, but I don't really want to be using them for too much more, since he's let us borrow quite a bit of his equipment. So I don't really want to be asking him for any more. Now, I should have lifted it up there, but I kind of forgot. But anyways, this seems to be going well, and you may have noticed I tried something different in the last montage. I didn't just do a montage, I did a wee bit of a time lapse at the end there. So I do hope you enjoy that, and yeah, I do hope you're enjoying this series still, because I've noticed the views are gone down at the minute, but I know that's just a whole YouTube thing. It's not really just my videos. Because I think it's getting to that time of year where everyone's starting to get a bit bored of watching Farming Simulator 22 videos and are waiting for the next game to come out, which for all we know could be next year. But we're hoping it's going to be this year. But Giants haven't announced anything yet, so I'm hoping they will soon. Because we're into mid-May now, Yeah, they do need to announce something soon, hopefully. We do need to move that Massey at some point as well, I was just thinking. Because it is going to get in the way of certain things. So yeah. But yeah, it seems to be working well, so let's continue.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest.
Right, so that is us finished in this field. We've done all the ridging. I mean, I've tried my best, but it's not the best. So that is us finished anyway. So let's get this parked up, and we may go and do a bit more seeding in the field we harvested today. I'm thinking we'll go and seed that with some wheat maybe, because it could do with getting another crop in there, just so it's got a quick turnaround time, because it's been harvested today and then it's been seeded right away. And this time we're going to try and get the tram line set up properly, because of course they weren't set up for that drill, and I think that was the problem. Because last time we were basically, the tram lines were set here, so the drill was just seeding right over them. So we need to make sure they're set to the back of the drill, so the drill doesn't seed over them. But I think we could do with some more seed in this, because I don't know if we'll have enough to get away with it. So what I'll do is I'll get some seed in this, and I'll make sure all the tram lines are set up, and then I'll meet you down at the field. Right, so we've got the seeder and we've got the tram lines all set up, so I'm hoping it's going to work better this time, and hopefully Dad will be much happier with it, because he was not impressed when he saw that field. So hopefully this time we'll do a better job, because I've kind of worked out, so you got to do 3 headlands, and it's on the second headland that you put the tram lines in, and you basically just do that for the whole field. So every 3 up and downs, it's on the second up and down you do the tram lines, and that's how you do it. So I was doing a bit of YouTube watching for a bit there, how to set up the drill and all the tram lines and all that, and yeah. So hopefully it will be more successful this time, and we should have no issues at all, but we'll just have to wait and see. And it is taking a bit of getting used to having this extra monitor in the screen, in the tractor. So we'll get there though. It's all new to us, these tram lines and all that, and it's Stuart that used to do all the tram line work for us, so that's why I'm not very experienced with the tram lines. But hopefully, in the near future, I'll learn it. And you never know, this could be the field that I learn it in. So what I'll do is I'll get to the start of this, and then I'll get the tram lines turned on, and then we'll get a good old montage on. But yeah, we're putting some good old wheat in here. And if I work this out right, I can do the spraying of the fertilizer once the crop's grown, and we shouldn't crush any crop if the tram lines are worked out right. And I think we can use our sprayer. If I go into here, which the store has done, it shows us the equipment we own, and our sprayer is 24 meters, which is perfect for this. Oh no, tram lines, whoops. See, you got to switch between 3 different things at once to get it to all work. Right, so this is where we're going to do the tram lines, is on this headland, and we're going to try to do it the best we can. So, what we want to do is we want to put this down, and then we want to put our seeder down, and let's see if this works. Seems to be working alright. I'm not sure if I've set it up right, but I'm hoping so. And I'm hoping Dad will be impressed. So let's continue. Right, so that is us finished in this field. As you can see, the tram lines are definitely better than the last field anyway. They're not the best, they are still a bit squiggly, but I did send a picture to Dad through my phone, and he said it's much better than this field anyway. And he said the exact same though, it is still a bit squin, but he said there's more time for improvement, and I actually think it could be the drill, because the drill is not one of these drills that's mounted to the back of the tractor, if you know what I mean. It's got like a swinging bar at the back, so it does make it hard for the tram line. So I'm thinking if we go and buy the equipment for the tram lines and get it fitted to our tractor, we might give it a go with our drill and see if it makes a difference, for me anyway, and see if I can do a better job with it. But that is the last field anyway to be seeded on the farm this year, so I shouldn't have any more seeding to do, so this drill can go back to Stuart, and I'm sure he'll need to do his seeding once he's done. Once he has finished all of his harvesting. I'll just park it in here for now. And you know what? Our payment to Stuart will be he can have some of our seed as well. Since he's been so good to us and let us use his equipment. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think of this series so far and if you're enjoying it. And if you'd like to join any of my socials, they are linked below this video. And if you'd like to share this video with anyone else, I would appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.